We are here to do your channel messages and what I see for your star sign in each month. Now, if you do like this content, remember to click the bell. And also, we do have a brand new edition, which is the Romance Zone. So stay tuned for that. I will be bringing those channel messages with the tarot live by mid-month. So if you do wish this content ahead of the game, you can join a YouTube membership where I pre-release these a week ahead. Take care, and let's have a look at what I see for your zodiac sign this month. Hi beautifuls, welcome back. We're here to do your romance zone for mid-month moving into March. Now, if you do want your zodiacs ahead of the crowd, come through and join a YouTube membership separately. If you need a booking, you can go to the link directly below. Now, what have we got going on here? This is you got some situations coming at left field, especially really pertaining to your love zone at the moment. I really do have this instinctual feeling at the moment is, it kind of feels like something's coming at left field. You know, some of you can be hearing gossip through the grapevine. Some of you are thinking, gee, you know, why is everything so stagnant? It's almost like you're having this zest for life suddenly. The status quo may be where it used to be. You were very, very patient, and it does feel something's coming to a head. I think you're sort of having this revelation. It's like this level up. This can be inside your own life. There can be an age difference between you and this romantic interest, or potentially there is a brand new leaf that's being turned over at this point. But some of you maybe are a bit cautious. I feel you kind of being cautious, but I get this other vibe. It's almost like you just feel things are taking bloody too long. I do feel there's a female energy. I feel this is so funny. It's almost Anna Green Gables style coming through, Pisces. It does directly feel there's almost like a kindred soul around you. And I feel this person can be really loving towards you. It could be a new friend. I don't feel this is romantic related, though. I do feel it's almost like there's people are going to start coming into your life to break the funk. I do feel there's some gossip of the past coming through. It almost feels like, you know, it's almost like this pressure point is coming for you to release the past. There's also, I'm hearing the term forgiveness. Yeah, forgiveness. Could have been towards an individual that maybe didn't treat you correctly. I also feel in your own given life, this can be, especially for those of you that are parents, it's almost like being a little bit more strict on circumstances. But romantically, what I'm saying, there could have been a bit of hurt or gossip coming through the grapevine. It's really made you second guess it, and it's like you're trying to put pieces of the puzzle back together again. Some of you are really ready for a deep commitment, but you're very, very wary. You also may have a revelation that you've been incredibly patient for certain individuals. But it's almost like being taxing on you. That's what they were saying. It's like, okay, was that, you know, what part in it did we have? What part in it did they have? I feel your value system's changing of how you see relationships. Yeah, some of you are wanting a bit of space. Some of you also, I'm hearing, you know, there's been a delay where it does come to momentum and change is physically happening in love. And it's almost like you're putting your foot down and you're saying, no, I need physical movement. I need this brand new beginning. You know, this is the status quo is not acceptable. I feel some of you could be snubbing an individual. It's like, I don't want to talk to you. Don't bring rubbish to me through the grapevine. Some of you, I feel it's almost like, you know, there's changes happening with home. There's something really personal going on with you at this point in time. And I feel it's almost like you want some space from loved ones, space, just for a moment. You're just needing physical space. There's a big question mark. It's like, okay, when do I get to my happy beginning? When do I get to my happy ever after? Some of you can see with some real physical movement and changes. But I feel something's coming at left field to shake this situation up. I feel there's a heated conversation coming. I do feel whatever you're sitting on at this point, if you're needing to articulate it and you are in communication with this individual, I feel go into it gradually, go into it with a very realistic and practical approach. Because how you're seeing it versus what reality is, it could be a bit oh, drama filled at this point in time. It's like try and keep it really real. Try to keep the heads, and I do really feel you are. It's almost like the rose-colored glasses are off. You're realizing where stagnation is. Some of you, it's like I feel this tightrope effect. It's like, maybe going into hermit mode, really having some reflective time. But at the same time, I sort of feel from a foundation point pertaining to your romantic sign, it's almost like you have the truth inside yourself of what needs to happen, what needs to be discussed, what the reality of your heart is saying. But on the opposite side, it sort of feels like you had been tight roping until some added information came towards you. I feel there's a major conversation here. I feel whatever this information is, be it you're giving it to a person, I feel you're going to be in the driving house. I'm hearing some home truths coming up. It's like a bitter pill to swallow. It's like something needs to be said. Yeah, this is tying up a loose end of the past, closing an old cycle out so that you can have a brand new beginning. Something in you has definitely changed. Some of you, this can feel like an ultimatum being given to somebody. Either side, cross-watcher also. Energy is fluid. There is definitely a shift. Somebody's calling somebody out, though, in the mix of it. There's a lot of commitment here. There's a lot of love. But I feel the truth is in the heart. The truth is in the devil in the detail. Somebody's going to be upset by this. Look, there could be, okay, I need to exit stage out of this. It doesn't resonate with me. I'm moving into a new situation and it feels more conducive. For others of you, if you're directly inside of this connection, it's almost like there's a bit of a shit show because you need to be truthful with yourself or the other person. And so this up-down tension point has really caused a bit of conflict. Some of you are like, we just need to have a hearty conversation. I feel both parties here in the mix, be it you coupled or single, do have different value systems. I do feel you're not wanting to be the bad guy, but at the same time, we're kind of being the bad guy if we're not being truthful to ourselves. But there's something in the mix of it's almost like your hope of what you see the bigger picture as. You're kind of worried the other person isn't going to receive it very friendly. I'm hearing the term take the pressure down. Who sung that? I know it's an Australian singer. If you hear my delay, it's because this is what's going on in the read. I'm noticing, in sort of addressing this, it's sort of like you need to be sensitive, obviously, to your own needs, but to just bite the bullet and say what you need to say, because it does feel like there is a biding of time here. And look, this could be a tactical approach you're taking. Look, I need to pick the right time to address some of these things. I'm looking at the bigger picture. I'm empathizing and understanding, but at the same time, there's a major conversation about to go down. Now, this is either coming towards you, Pisces, and I feel there's various areas in your life that are causing some tension at the moment. Love may just be a secondary, but at the same time, this directly is impacting the romance sign. I feel there's communication coming in. I feel be careful what you listen to relating to other people. Be open to receiving some news. And be open that it's okay to change and evolve within a connection. It doesn't have to be that the status quo is going to be the same all the time. Somebody's stirring up a bit of hornet's nest here, though. Some of you, I do feel, are going to have a candid conversation with somebody that you really, really trust, and they're kind of prepping you. And I'm telling you, there's a kindred soul here. There is somebody that understands you because they've walked a mile in your shoes. And I kind of feel they're saying something. It might be taken, I think it'll be taken okay. I do feel you trust this person. They're giving you some life hacks of experience. And it's really pushing your button in relation to maybe how you've looked at this circumstance. But I do feel it's what's your saving grace, and it's actually going to give you some clarity. I'm hearing over the next 3 weeks. So sit with it, tune into it. There is a solution here. There is going to be changes. There's definitely going to be a radical conversation that comes up. I do think it's going to go in your favor, though. So be open to that, beautifuls. I wish you the very best. Feel free to tell me how this lands over the next 2 to 3 weeks and come through and see your psychic updates for March.